Hello there, welcome to another episode of Plague for Plague's Sake with me, your host, Michael Bukowski. Now, I know what you've been thinking over the last few months, which is that, Michael, you've done a great job showing us all of these plague cures and reimagining the plague cures through perfume making. However, is there a plague cure that I can use to display my wealth and social status? And to that I say yes, there is, and its name is Mithridate. So Mithridate was, or is, a cure-all remedy of dubious value, as you'd expect, used to treat the plague, but also it was actually made, I think, invented in about 100 BC by King Mithridates. Hopefully that's the right pronunciation. It's gone through various alterations since 100 BC, and depending on what you read, comprises anywhere between 50 and 100 different ingredients, all said to have somewhat curative properties. And it was used to treat the plague in the Middle Ages, but I think it was still something that you could buy as a remedy in around about 1780, so it was something that lasted a long time in terms of having some sort of curative relevance. We're going to make a version of it today. It's going to be a perfume, as you'd expect, and what's fun about this particular plague cure, from my point of view, is you can experiment with it quite a bit. You can choose from hundreds of ingredients and play around and see what you like, see what you don't like, have fun with it. But also, because we're going to make quite a complex perfume, you can use it as a display of wealth. So to make Mithridate, we are going to need rose, nutmeg, sandalwood and sweet orange essential oils and fragrance oils, and musk as well. We're going to need a bottle, a jug, and sweet almond oil. So we've got the rose, the nutmeg, the sandalwood, the orange, and the musk. So we're really trying to use all of the different fragrance families. We've got sort of the citrus lightness of orange, we've got heaviness of musk, the spices of nutmeg, the floral notes of rose, and the woody, sort of earthy scent of sandalwood. So we're going to throw the whole lot in there, and the concoction will hopefully, or almost certainly, go towards warding off the plague. And all we're going to do with this particular plague cure is add all of the ingredients. Add all of the ingredients directly into this bottle. I've tried to find the fanciest bottle that I've got, empty bottle that I've got, in order to allude to that display of wealth. Nice little bottle. It's also got its own case, so quite a smart item. It's a 20ml bottle, so we're going to make a 20ml perfume using sweet almond oil. And I've done some calculations beforehand, and I've worked out that we need 15ml of the sweet almond oil and 1 drop of each of the notes. So we're going to have 1 drop of rose, 1 drop of sweet orange, 1 drop of musk, 1 drop of nutmeg, and 1 drop of sandalwood. So dead easy really. We are going to simply add, first of all, the sweet almond oil into the measuring jug, measuring out 15ml. And the interesting thing about this particular cure is because it's so complex, and because historically there's been so many different ingredients added or subtracted from it, you can have quite a lot of fun just experimenting around, throwing some oils together, seeing what happens, seeing if you like it, seeing if you don't. And it's relatively cost ineffective to do that. I've gone for these 5 oils just because I wanted to have a sort of a full complement of different types of scent. So we've got the woody, the sort of spicy, the floral, and the sort of citrusy scents all combining together. Which is kind of in the spirit of Mithridate, which had all these ingredients in it. So let's go for 1 drop of sweet orange to begin with into the measuring jug. One drop of musk. That's the musk. Musk, of course, is a fragrance oil because historically musk is used. It is made using animals. These days, that's not practiced, of course. Historically, Mithridate would be made using musks. So that's kind of a nice reference to that. Nutmeg's going in next. I'm not particularly putting these in any particular order, in the spirit of a bit of alchemy and historical sort of medicine practices. I'm just sort of throwing it together in quite a loose fashion, not caring too much about the measuring out the fragrances, but then again being respectful of the fact that they are quite powerful things, are essential oils and need to be used with a degree of care. So that's all of the fragrance into the measuring jug. I'll just give that a bit of a shake. Just to get a bit of an even fragrance. Again, not being too formal about it, just sort of doing it on the fly a bit, being quite loose with the approach to making. There might be a little bit too much of this actually, but it doesn't matter, we can just keep this in some sort of store cupboard. I think that will do. And then we're going to add the concoction into the bottle. This is a very, very small bottle, so I'm going to have to use all of my experience as a perfume maker to pull this one off. Getting there, it's getting there, it's getting there. It's there. So, use pretty much all of it in the end. Get a bit of a shake whilst in the bottle. Can never shake perfume too much. Could be a motto of mine, couldn't it, that? Anyway, that's the Mithridate created. Complex plague cure. Pop it back into its little pouch. Complex plague cure that you can sort of enjoy on the go. Enjoy sort of whipping out and showing your friends and family just how rich and successful you are because you've got Mithridate and they haven't. Beautiful. So that's another one in the bag. And not only is it another one in the bag, it's one that you can impress your friends with. That's your lot for this week. Hope to see you next week for another load of plague-based fun. Okay, see you around, guys.